Hello everyone, and welcome. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to paint a beautiful koi pond scene on a canvas tote bag. For this project, I'm using fabric paints. These are acrylic-based paints specifically designed for fabric. Once the painting is finished, the colors need to be heat set with an iron to make them permanent and washable. There are many different brands of fabric paints available, so feel free to use whichever brand you prefer. To thin the paints, I usually mix them with glazing medium and just a small amount of water. First, I place a piece of cardboard inside the tote bag to prevent the paint from bleeding through to the other side. Next, I draw my design using a heat-erasable pen. The marks disappear with heat, making it a very useful tool for fabric painting. Now I dampen the surface of the bag with water and apply a dark blue-green color to create the pond background. Using a wet-on-wet technique, I soften and blend the paint to create the look of water. With a fine brush, I sketch the movement lines of the koi fish. While the paint is still wet, I gently soften some of these lines with a flat brush so they blend naturally into the background. While the surface is still slightly damp, I paint the fins of the fish using white paint. In some areas, I apply the white more transparently so that the darker background shows through. This helps create the delicate, translucent appearance of the fins. Because the entire surface is still moist, some of the white paint gets absorbed into the background, so I go back and reinforce certain areas. Just remember to leave some darker sections visible to preserve depth and contrast. Next, I block in the red areas of the koi using a mixture of red and a touch of orange. At this stage, I'm not too concerned about details. We'll refine everything later in the process. For the first layer of the lotus leaves, I use a variety of green tones. To create more natural-looking greens, I always add a tiny amount of red, the complementary color of green, to slightly mute and enrich the color. Since the fabric is now dry, I dilute the paint with glazing medium, allowing me to blend the colors more smoothly. I add darker values around the edges of the lower leaves to suggest the shadows cast by the leaves above them. If you look closely at lotus leaves, you'll notice that all of the veins radiate outward from a central point. Keep this radial structure in mind when adding highlights and shadows. For the veins, I use a long bristle round brush. First, I paint the lighter veins using a lighter green, thinned with more water. Then I repeat the process with a darker green, adding a shadow beside each light vein. This creates dimension and prevents the leaves from looking flat. To paint the water droplets, I use a combination of light and dark values and blend them carefully together. Finally, a tiny white highlight completes the illusion and brings the droplets to life. Join me in the next part, where we'll continue refining the koi fish and adding more details to the painting. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you found it helpful, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more painting projects. You can also find my hand-painted tote bags and other artwork in my Etsy shop. I've included the link in the video description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.